Hey guys, Silver here, and today we're going to do a Q&A video, but this time it's cubing related, so it's just going to be like about Rubik's cubing, and that's basically much it. So let's get started. Japan Easy Nate asks, Tetris or ZZ? Tetris. I don't like ZZ because you can't use the F face. I need the F face to solve a 3x3. Dark Blaze 99 asks, how has cubing affected your social life? Well, it didn't really affected my social. Well, half and half. It's not really affected my life, but it somehow did affect my life. Like, for example, if I said, if I wasn't a cubing, I would not meet Japan Easy Nate, or Nate, yeah, Japan Easy Nate. I wouldn't have met him if I wasn't a cuber. I wouldn't have this YouTube channel if I wasn't a cuber. So it kind of did affect my life. It affected by having this YouTube channel, meeting up with Japan Easy Nate. That's basically it. Well, yeah, that's basically it. Not that much. And I wouldn't be in a cube competition too. So that's basically it. Go to Mars and only take 3 cubes. Which would it be? My Gigaminx, the Xingqiao Gigaminx. My 5x5. Xingqiao 5. Okay, so Xingqiao Gigaminx. Xingqiao 5x5 and oh, this is hard. Xingqiao Aurora or YJ Yulong? I want to have both of them, but I can only have 3. Probably my YJ Yulong. I'll bring those 3 cubes. So Xingqiao Gigaminx, Xingqiao 5x5, and YJ Yulong. Nate asks, yes, you can ask more than one question, so just start spamming questions. I don't really care. Because the more questions you give me, the more fun this video gets. Based on your personality, what would you be if you were a cube brand? Based on my personality, not what I like. Probably Shengxiao. No. Yeah, Shengxiao. Beginner. Just, yeah, beginner. Shengxiao would be based on my personality. Like, it's hard to explain, but based on my personality, Shengxiao. Shengxiao or Lan Lan. Shengxiao or Lan Lan. Both of them. Both of them. Radcat _ asks, how long have you been cubing? Well, I've started 6th grade. Then I started to solve Rubik's Cube in 7th. So it's almost 4 years, I would say. Yeah, almost 4 years. 6th grade is where I only learned how to solve one side, and then 7th grade is where I learned how to solve all the rest. 8th grade, I started to become like sub 40, and then 9th grade, here I am sub 30. So yeah, that's about 4 years. About 4 years. What inspired you to do cubing? Obviously YouTube. It's like, as I said, it's just looking up world records, and then I just got interested in seeing different types of Rubik's Cubes, and that's how I got interested in So, and then what inspired me to do like speed cubing, I would say just like YouTube cubers just inspired me to do cubing, kinda. So, yeah. Japan Easy Nate asks, what is your most hated WCA event? Square one. What's your favorite twisty puzzle? My favorite twisty puzzle are gear cubes. I like the gear cubes, like the gear ball that I had and my other gear cube. So the gears are actually my favorite twisty puzzles. What's your favorite non-cuber moment? This. This is my okay. So this is what happened. So I was solving my pyramids, and then a person just comes up to me and they're all like, oh, "What is this? Is this a Rubik's triangle?" And then he starts just doing this. He's all like, oh. It's just it was something. I'm like, what are you doing? Oh my god, look, see? Oh my god, I can solve this. Like, the pairings is actually the easiest. Well, not easy. It's kind of easy to solve for pairings. Easier than a 3x3, that's for sure. But he was just doing this for the whole time, like this. It was hilarious. Um, and then what else? Um, my Scube. People didn't know how to control the Scube, so they're always just dropping it, just always, because how it how it turns, it's just weird. And my Megaminx. I was solving my Megaminx in school, public, and they're all like, oh, "Illuminati confirm," just because it has a star on it, or I don't know. I just call it Illuminati Rubik's Cube. But yeah. Japan Easy Nate asks, "Do I want to become a pro cuber?" Heck yeah, I do. Especially becoming sub 10, I do want to become a pro cuber. Will you ever learn proper CFOP? Never. No. I'm going to use lazy CFOP. Better than CFOP. Because CFOP, it's just too hard. Never. Never learning proper CFOP. Never. Japan Easy Nate asks, how long will I continue to do cubing? How long will I continue to do cubing? Forever in my life, obviously, because I can't stop cubing. So, in my college and career, like cubing is same thing, kind of same as YouTube. Doing YouTube, I would always keep making videos forever in my life and keep doing cubing forever in my life. What's your default color to begin with? My default color to begin with is always white. It's always white, but I'm color neutral, but my default color is white still. So even though I'm CN, it's white. Japan Easy Nate asks, what in your opinion was the most embarrassing thing you've done at competition? I didn't do anything embarrassing, so there's nothing much besides just saying YOLO at the very last round at 3x3. So nothing embarrassing much at the competition that I have done. Have you or will you ever try 3x3 blindfold? This is a hard question. It's a yes and a no. Like, I would love to learn how to solve a 3x3 blindfold, but here's the hard part. I have to remember my letter scheme to solve a 3x3 blindfold. Like, you have to remember, like, exactly where your 48 letters, 48 letters in your Rubik's Cube. You have to remember 48 letters to solve a 3x3 blindfolded. So that's going to be super hard. So it's a yes and no answer. So yes, I would love to learn blindfold, but trying it, it's gonna be a lot difficult. Like I haven't even started my letter scheme, but probably I might not learn how to like, well, like solve a 3x3 blindfolded. So I might not. Japan Easy Nate asks, V perms or G perms? V perms. G perms suck because there's four of them and they all use hard algorithms. So G perm, no, V perms are better. What are your favorite and least favorite WCA event? My favorite WCA event is 2x2, Pyraminx, Cube, 3x3, Megaminx, and 4x4. And my least favorite WCA event is Clock and Square One. And Blindfold. That's my, wait, not Blind. Yeah, Blindfold, Feet, and that's it. That's my least favorite. How do you challenge yourself when solving the same puzzles routinely? To be honest, I don't challenge myself. I basically learn from other cubers and just learn new tricks and algs. That's how I made lazy CFOP method. I learned from all methods together. So basically learning algs. I wouldn't say challenge myself, but it's like what makes me get faster. Um, yeah, I don't challenge myself. Um, solving the same puzzle routinely. No, I don't challenge. I just learn. Japan Easy Nate asks, have a 13 by 13 thrown at you once or five 7x7s at you once? Uh, 5 7x7. That's like 15 by 15. So probably 13 by 13 though. At once. Once. How did you start cubing slash collecting? I started cubing, well, at first I was like into like world records, and I just found Rubik's Cube world records, but like what I didn't know was that they had many variations of Rubik's Cubes, so I started to become interested, and that's how I started cubing. And I pretty much at first I was actually a cube collector, and then since when I started to invent my own speed cubing method, I started to speed cube more. So that's actually how I started cubing. Drop your main off your roof and use it in your next competition, or have a corner twisted and edge flipped and not be allowed to fix it. I rather drop my main off my roof and use it in the next comp, because there's no point of having a 3x3 that's just having an edge flipped and a corner twist and not allowed to fix it. So I would just do nothing about it. But dropping your main off your roof, like, will it explode or like? Because some cubes are stable, so I prefer to drop my main off my roof and use it in the next comp. YOLO it. Japan Easy Nate asks, if I was a pro cuber, what would I specialize in? I would specialize in 2x2 and 3x. That's it. 2x2 and 3x3. If you had to hide a secret SD card in your cubes, which cube would it be and where? I would hide it in my dollar cube and inside the, well, not inside the core, but like at the core, but inside the dollar cube, because the dollar cube has bigger space. So I would probably hide my secret SD card there. Would you rather use a 22 by 22 as a 3x3 in a competition, or use the worst 3x3 in a competition if it was legal. The worst 3x3, because a 22x22, there's gonna be so many problems with alignment and with so many like layers to solve it as a 3x3. So I would just use the worst 3x3 in a competition. Well, this is a long one. Japan EasyNate asks, would you rather have one of the top 10 pro cubers judge you during competition during Scube, but at the very end the Scube jumps out of your hand, full power and spitting them in the groin? This will be recorded? What the hell? Or accidentally pop and permanently damage the Sepomania's world record cube, world record mirror cube, and world record Fisher cube. This is gonna be hard. So, hitting, or like accidentally dropping a cube in the top 10 cubers in the groin, or breaking the Sepomania's world record cubes. Both ways. Well, so humiliation or beat up? I'm gonna go with humiliation. So I rather the top 10 pro cubers in the groin. So yeah, that. Would you rather have your 7x7 explode pop at an official competition solve, or in the train? Ooh, an 7x7 explosion in a competition or in the train? I think competition, because in the train there's like a lot of public people and you could easily like lose the pieces, especially in the train. But in a competition, well, it works the same. Well, I don't know. Probably at the competition, yeah. Because I see I have a table and it'll just explode. Most of the pieces will explode on the table, and some will just fall. If in a train, everything is just gonna be like splattered everywhere in the train. So I'm gonna go with the. I would rather have my 7x7 explode in the official competition. What's your current main for feat solving? I don't I never feat solve, so I don't have a main for feat solving. So no feat solving. And the last question from Japan EasyNate. Why am I not sub 20, mate? This is an inside joke. I've told you so many times. I am a beginner cuber, using my own method, trying to become sub 20. Okay? Jeez. I'm sub 25. Well, that's my average. But I'm still sub 30. And I can't, I'm still trying. Okay? Don't judge. Okay, so that is it for cubing Q&A. Thank you, DarkBlaze99, Radcat _ and Japan EasyNate, and the other Reddit cubers. Thank you guys so much for asking questions. If you guys have more cubing Q&A questions, put it in the comments, and I might make another Q&A video, but this time it's going to be about Sonic. So if you guys have Sonic questions, put it in the comments too. So I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys, bye bye.